Hey, what's up? I'm Sam Christie, and this is 12 Months of Stuff. A year-long project I'm taking on to get to where I want to be in life, where I tackle a different project every month. I do weekly recap videos to show how I'm breaking the projects down, so if you want to contribute to your own 12 months of stuff, you have an idea of where to start. This is the first and last weekly update for January's project, figuring it all out. How am I going to organize and do all this stuff? Here are some of the things I did this week. Built the website at 12monthsofstuff.com. Figured out how to get organized. Figured out some of the stuff I'm gonna do for the next 12 months. Made this video, and last week I did the first video, so I made some videos. In order to build the website, I broke it down into a few smaller parts to make it more manageable. First off, I had to decide what platform to build the website on, and I ended up choosing Squarespace. There were some other candidates in the running, like Tumblr. Now I like Tumblr, but I wanted to easily have control over my own newsletter and kind of own the content. If I went with Tumblr, I'd have to start off right off of the bat with a third-party newsletter service, which I'd end up having to pay for up front. That was an added cost that I didn't really need. Plus, I can always push some Squarespace content to Tumblr if I really want to. There's also WordPress, but that's a little bit too complicated for what I'm trying to do. I didn't want to worry about paying for and managing hosting and all these files and stuff like that. I didn't want to have to pay for add-ons or themes. I decided on Squarespace because it's going to allow me to focus as much as possible on actually doing this stuff instead of worrying about the website and updating it, stuff like that. To get organized, I decided to use my favorite task management software called Trello. It's really easy to use and really simple. I'm using it to list all of my ideas as well as a breakdown of each month and what I plan to do. Then I'm breaking down each month's project into smaller tasks. There's a ton of project management and time management solutions out there, so look around and find the one that works for you. Most importantly, the thing I've learned is to set a schedule and stick to it. For example, every night after dinner, I don't need to watch 3 hours of Netflix, okay? I can do some stuff. And that's what I've been doing. Now, obviously, we all have times where we just don't want to do stuff, right? We just want to chill out, watch some TV. We just don't have that motivation. One thing that's really helped me in getting started is to just start a little bit of that project. So basically say, okay, I'm going to do this for 10 minutes and then see where I'm at and see if I want to do it. Because if you start a little bit of it, you might get into the groove and want to keep going with it. So let's recap. I built the website at 12monthsofstuff.com using Squarespace. I figured out how to get organized using Trello. Figured out some of the stuff that I'm gonna do, started putting it in the calendar there. And I made a couple of videos using Adobe Premiere, but you can use iMovie or any other simple video editing software. Don't be afraid if you feel like you don't know how to do something that you need for your project. Google it, do a quick search. There's tons of tools out there. If you wanna learn how to code, you can learn how to code in a week. Whatever, I don't know. It's science, right? Yeah. Take a class, do something. There's tons of information out there and it's never been easier to do what you want to do. Remember, if you want to get to where you want to be, it starts with that first step. Subscribe to the newsletter at 12monthsofstuff.com for monthly updates, what I did last month and what I'm going to do next month. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/SamChristieMusic for weekly update videos on my progress for the current project. And if you want to get into the day-to-day, you can follow me on Twitter at SamChristie. Use the hashtag 12monthsofstuff to keep me posted on the small steps you're taking to get to where you want to be. See you soon for more info on February's project. Also, if you're going to do a video, always write a script and stick to it. Ad-libbing is the devil. Yeah.